Hello friends, today I will discuss very important topic and the name of the topic is outbreeding. Outbreeding is mating between animals which are less closely related. It is opposite to inbreeding. It is opposite to the concept of inbreeding. In the last lecture I already discussed the topic inbreeding, and the effect of outbreeding is just opposite to the effect of inbreeding. Due to inbreeding, there is increase in homozygosity in the population, but in the case of outbreeding, there is increase in heterozygosity in the population. Broadly, we can classify outbreeding in outcrossing, top crossing, line crossing, grading up, crossbreeding, and species hybridization. So one by one I will discuss all these terms and I will elaborate all these concepts. First come to the concept of outcrossing. Outcrossing usually applied only to mating within a pure breed. If two lines or flocks within the same breed are separated for 4 or 5 generations and the sire from one herd is used in another herd, that amounts to outcrossing. The uses of outcrossing in pure breeds are: it is generally used when there is lack of selection response due to reduced genetic variability. It is also used to reduce inbreeding in a closed population. It is also used for introducing new gene or allele in a population. Now come to the concept of top crossing. This top crossing is a system of crossing which is normally used within pure breeds only. Top crossing refers to the use of highly inbred males to the female of the base population. Top cross usually refers to the best sire in the pedigree. Now come to the concept of line crossing. Line crossing usually refers to crossing of inbred lines within a specific breed. Line crossing is mainly used to exploit heterosis or hybrid vigor. Now I will discuss very important concept of grading up. It is also known as simply grading. Grading up is the continual use of sires of one pure breed, starting with foundation females which were of another breed, and this another breed is nondescript or mongrel. The grading up was originally used to refer to mating of breed to nondescript, scrub, native female, and to their female offspring generation after generation. However, the term grading up is now used to cover mating of sires of any given population to female of another population and to their female offspring generation after generation. Grading up is mainly used for two purposes. First, complete replacement of existing breed or population, and the second use is for introduction of a specific allele or gene in a population. This table is showing subsequent level of pure breed blood of sire in the subsequent generation. In the foundation stock of female, the level of sire blood is 0. In the first generation, the level of blood of sire is 50%. The value is in the percentage. In the first generation, it is 50%. In the second generation, it increases to 75%. In the third generation, the blood level increases to 87.5%. In the fourth generation, the level is 93.75%. In the fifth generation, the level increases to 96.875%. So this is very important. In the fifth generation, the level of sire blood increases to up around 97%. In the sixth generation, the level increases to 98.4375%, and after 7th generation, the level of sire blood increases to almost 100%. Exactly, it is 99.23875%. Now I will discuss very important concept of crossbreeding. Crossbreeding is mating of two individuals from different breeds. Crossbreeding is done to exploit hybrid vigor or heterosis. Nowadays, crossbreeding is very extensively used for development of new breeds. Now I will discuss very important, very interesting concept of species hybridization. The widest possible type of outbreeding is crossing between species, referred to as species hybridization. Hybrid can occur where the species are closely related. Where the two species are very closely related, the hybrid may even be partially or fully fertile. By crossing two different species, sometimes we get good individuals. The mule is a good example of a commercially important species hybrid. Friends, now I am showing few very important examples of a species hybrid with their sire and dams. So first is Hinni, then Jebroid, Catello, Bifello, Pineu, Goip, Jubron, Yakello, Geep, Kama, and Iron is pig. These are very important species hybrids. Now I will discuss the genetic and phenotypic effect of outbreeding. As I earlier explained that the effect of outbreeding is just opposite to inbreeding. So here in the case of outbreeding, there is increase in the frequency of heterozygosity. This is the main genetic effect of outbreeding. Because of this increase in heterozygosity, outbreeding helps in masking the harmful effect of allele. So the allele which are recessively inherited because of heterozygosity, those alleles are not able to express their feature. So this is one good use of outbreeding. And the another effect of genetic effect of outbreeding is outbred animals are less likely to be breed true as compared to inbred animals. Now I will discuss few phenotypic effect of outbreeding. So the main phenotypic effect of outbreeding is hybrid vigor. Due to heterozygosity, there is improvement in the performance of progeny generation, and this concept is known as heterosis or hybrid vigor. I already explained the concept of hybrid vigor. You can access those lecture on my channel. So this is the main important phenotypic effect of outbreeding. Because of heterosis, because of hybrid vigor, there is improvement in the performance of F1 generation. So friend, this is all about the concept of outbreeding.